Welcome back to Color Class. I'm Sarah.
I'm Lucinda, and we are here today to talk about insider information. This is like when we go shopping, what we don't realize is that 2 years have gone into determining what colors we are seeing in a store. And it started with, there's a kind of a shadowy cabal of people in something called the Color Marketing Group. And they kind of get together and they mull over things and they look at trends and they look at sociology and psychology and put together the trending colors for 2 years from that moment. Why do they do this? Because the idea of manufacturers spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to put together a product just by throwing a dart at a color, that was a no-go. And they've really narrowed this down to a science. Unfortunately, in my view, they are missing kind of a key element to the science, and that is, people's appearance and how they look in these colors. The way that they approach them is that they have 4 kinds of groupings. And when you go out and you see, and it could be 5, it could be 3, whatever, but 4 is kind of something you see generally. If you walk into an Ann Taylor, or if you walk into a store, in the same top, you might see 4 different colors. Now, you might think, oh, yeah, maybe they have something for spring, for winter, for autumn, No. We wish. We all wish. But no, you won't see that. The way they approach it, and I think this is fascinating, they will have a hero color in that grouping of 4. They have something that they call their hero color, and that will be the bold, trend-forward color. Only 1. You'd think maybe they do all 4. No, 1. Bold, trend-forward. It's the color they want you to notice and kind of wander over there, but you might reject it because it might be too trendy, too bold, whatever. Mm-hmm. But you have the hero color. Then you have a core neutral. I'm just
I feel like
saying,
that's usually black.
Well, this isn't.
They have
this.
black.
You're not going to like this, but this is the safe bet. When these, product developers or color marketers, whatever, they're looking to do this. They've got the big hero. That's the risk. Mm-hmm. Really, it's the draw, the risk of the draw. Then they've got the neutral. It's the one that we all kind of settle down to when if we're not like completely engaged with color analysis and we don't really know what we can wear and what we can't wear. This is a safe bet. You might walk in there, you'll see the core neutral, and it appeals to most people. Works with everything, and it's often, thank you, Sarah, black, white, beige, gray, or taupe.
Yeah. Safe
bet. But think it's the color that people buy when they're practical or minimalist. And, a lot of us tend to, we love color and we'll see beautiful color, but when it comes to wearing it, purchasing it, whatever, mm-hmm. we shy away.
Very true.
And lean back on our core neutrals.
Right.
Then the third kind of thing that they look to build is a seasonal accent. And that is fresh. It's something that you haven't seen in prior seasons. Feels current, but not as, but this is a lot more wearable. It's fresh, wearable. Oftentimes it's earthy or pastel.
Yeah, I was going to say like fall time, earthy colors, springtime, bright or Eastery shades, summertime, pops.
And as a product developer, if I'm looking at, how this will fit into my assortment, I'm looking for something in this third color. It adds variety. It adds mm-hmm. variety, but it's not too loud. Now keep in mind, all of these kind of have to not clash.
Yeah, they have to work together
with each other. And then your wild card. This is where the fun happens. Mm-hmm. It's a pop-up color. It's a bit of a risk. It's edgy. So, it might get social media buzz. Remember when we were talking about chocolate mousse? Was it
Mocha Moose?
Mocha Moose. That's right. And everything was Mocha Moose. This would be the Mocha Moose alternative, the one that you kind of expect to go viral. This color might not sell as well, but again, it will get attention. You can use this to bring people over to your product so that they then will say, oh, I love this. It's trendy. I don't know. Now, again, all of this I'm saying because when you focus on color analysis, this kind of thing goes out the window. And it's why you see me shopping. Well, you may not see me shopping in thrift stores.
Yes.
I love a high quality thrift store or consignment store because last season's clothing might work perfectly for me. Or the year that they did Marsala.
Oh, yeah.
Might work perfectly for Sarah.
Such a good shade.
And so these days, there is no such thing as being out of fashion. You can, if you find something in your color and it's a classic, like a cashmere cardigan, you got to have a cashmere cardigan for this fall. So if you go into a store, a current store, you might see 4 options. It's not enough. There are 16 possibilities for us as human beings that have color characteristics. 16. 4 isn't going to cut it. So I thought, though, it would be really helpful for you to understand how these people build they're called colorways, and how they build colorways to work together, to work separately, how some of them draw you in, some of them make you feel safe, some of them say, buy me, and the amount that they manufacture. They don't manufacture like this by 25%, 25%, 25%, 25%. They know that some of these are not going to sell as well. So the math is divvied up much differently in terms of what's going to really sell, what's going to go viral and bring people over to buy the item that really sells. And basically it's a calculation. It's kind of a sophisticated calculation. It's not, a designer came in and said, oh, I need this color and this color. And, oh, I need one. No, this is all about getting you to spend your money and how they're going to entice you to spend your money. The moral of the story is, all of these colors that you see out in stores are not just random. They're not. They're designed carefully based on your psychology and your pocketbook.
Yeah. So bringing it full circle, we have the hero color. We have the neutral shade.
Core neutral.
We have something in a wild card. What am I missing? Oh, seasonal.
The seasonal accent, or they call it the fresh one.
And the wild card.
Yes.
All right. So next time you're out in a store, check it out. See if you can figure out which one's the hero, the neutral, the wild card, the seasonal.
Unless the store is Banana Republic, in which case, if it's not beige...
Well...
Maybe off-white, beige.
Sometimes they throw in a something. Maybe. We need to go check that out. Field trip.
Well, I'm excited, and we'll bring you along. We'll film in a Banana Republic so that you can see what we're talking about. But historically, year after year after year, go in Banana Republic because it's right beside Ann Taylor, so why not? But it's boring.
Yeah. Well, not to end on a sour note, but if you would like to follow us on any of our other social media channels, links are down in the description. I am trying to build our Instagram account, so don't forget to go and like that page. So lastly, I'm Sarah.
I'm Lucinda.
This has been another color class, and we'll see you in our next video.